New Thought Media Network. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's evolution along the journey of enlightenment and creating a world of love, peace, empowerment, and prosperity for all. New Thought Media Network. Positively inspiring. We invite you to join our prayer broadcast every day at 8:15 a.m. and 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Send us your prayer requests or schedule a private prayer session by emailing prayer@ntmedia.org. And now, it's time to pray together.
Hello, folks. Welcome to morning prayer time for Friday, February 7th, 2025. My name is Muro. My pronouns are he and him. I am a prayer practitioner here on the New Thought Media Network, and I am delighted and honored to be able to spend time in prayer with you again. So, know without a doubt that if there is anything that's in your heart or anything that's on your mind that you would like prayer for, you can always make a prayer request here, prayer@ntmedia.org. And if you're listening to this live, of course, you can also put something into the comments, and I'd be more than happy to hold your intention. So, today, today I wanted to share this with you. These are a couple of quotes that I found in very different places. But I really liked the coupling of these two. So the first quote is by Alan Cohen. And he wrote, "When we act out of fear, we add to the sum total of darkness on the planet. And when we act from love, we bring light to the world." Be patient. Okay, I'm sorry. So that was Alan's. Okay. Yeah. When we act out of fear, I should say out of fear, we add to the sum total of darkness on the planet. And when we act from love, we bring light to the world. Dr. Dwayne Dwyer said, "Be patient and loving with every fearful thought." So at first glance, these might seem to be diametrically opposed. But the reality of it is, they are a perfect combination. We do become fearful. Let me internalize that. I do become fearful at times. But that doesn't mean that I need to act from that place of fear. Okay, so taken together, these two provide a wonderful way to look at whatever it is that life brings to you. So think about what it is that you're dealing with in your life that brings up fear for you. Think of ways in which you contribute to that, ways in which you kind of hold on to that fear, and think of ways in which you're able to not just release it, but actually work through it. Okay. Not ignoring it, not denying it. Okay. So let's go into prayer. I'll invite you to close your eyes or soften your gaze, whichever is comfortable and safe for you to do. And just allow yourself to be fully present to this moment. And breathe. Whenever we talk about fear, breathing becomes so important. Our ability to breathe deeply is one of our primary physical ways of dealing with fear. Because when we're fearful, we take shorter breaths. We keep so much of our breathing in the upper part of our chest. And what we're doing is creating more carbon dioxide and not getting enough oxygen. So that physical thing translates into an emotional effect. And when I think of this from a spiritual perspective, I'm realizing that I need to invite in, I need to open to a primary truth. And that is that the life that I live is the life of God. The life of God is the life of love. Love is power incarnate. Love is incredible. Love has nothing that can withstand it. There's no power that is greater. And so when I look at my life and I recognize that I have within me this incredible power of love, I know that that is because of my birthright as the beloved of the beloved, as is the case for each and every one of us. All creations of the One come from that same source. And therefore, all creations of that One have all of the same power, all the same capacity, all the same capability. But I need to choose. I need to recognize. I need to be aware. And I need to be open. And so when things that are fearful come my way, I have a choice. I can either allow the fear to rule my actions and my reactions, or I can allow myself to be held in God's grace. I can allow myself to remember the connection that I have to the One. I can allow myself to open to the grace and the wisdom of the One, so that rather than acting out of fear, I can act in such a way that I can work through my fear. I can use discernment. I can use wisdom. I can use the greater intelligence of the Christ consciousness so that I can understand, what is this fear telling me? What is coming to me that I need to understand? And is it real? Is this something that is truly going to be harmful to me? If it is, by all means, I use all in my abilities to counteract that, to address that, to mitigate that. But if this is something that is not imminent, I have the ability to prepare. I have the ability to consider. I have the ability to work through. And if it is truly a false fear, there is indeed nothing to fear. I allow my grace to help me find that. And so I recognize that my life is always going to be protected by the love of the One. I know that as a human being, there will be fearful things. And I know that as a human being, there are reasons to be fearful of things. But that does not mean that I allow that fear, or that I need to allow that fear to be the driver. No, I will allow my greater self, my capital S self, my spirit informed self to find the way, knowing that I am supported, knowing that I am always part of this community, this communion, this unity with the One. And so in that certainty, I am grateful. And I can let God and let go. That release is so important. It is that release that allows me to work through that fear. It is that release that allows me not to add suffering on top of the pain of fear. It allows me to hold the mental equivalent of peace, harmony, and safety. That is where my thoughts can make the biggest difference. As I think, I can affect my life experience. And so, knowing all of that to be my truth, I can say with absolute confidence and in joy and thanksgiving, and so it is. Every thought that we have is just that, a thought. We get to decide which thoughts are important, which thoughts are helpful, which thoughts are holding us back, limiting us, and which are possible to open us. When I first came to Science of Mind, the idea that my thoughts affect my life so strongly scared me. I don't know why it scared me, because it's such a wonderful explanation. But the reality of it is, we have so much power in our own lives if we recognize it. So, knowing that each and every one of us, having been created in love, is indeed loved, and is indeed love, I know we're going to be fine. So do what you can. Do what you can to bring that love and that light into the world. And know that you are loved and you are loved. I'll see you soon. Namaste.
On behalf of everyone at New Thought Media Network, thank you for being a member of our virtual family. Your financial contributions help share the New Thought message with people from around the world. Please visit and contribute at www.ntmedia.org/donate. New Thought Media Network, come be you. And please like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, peace and blessings. On behalf of the New Thought Media Network, thank you for being with us for this special prayer broadcast. We look forward to being with you again soon, 8:15 a.m. or 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Until then.